All right. Thank you for joining us this week on the Friday Five. I'm Ben Rosehart, joined by Michael Oakson from the Concordia University Irvine men's soccer team. Michael, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Today we're going to ask you 5 questions, and I want to first congratulate you on being a first team all-conference selection last season, also on the academic all-PacWest team. So congrats
Thank you.
on those accomplishments. Absolutely.
Thank you.
All right. Our first question for you today. You are listed as 6'6", and along with teammate Braden Hatt, one of the goalies, 6'7", the two tallest guys on the team.
Yeah.
And you also wear number 6. So I'm wondering if 6'6", number 6, is there any history to that number? Is it a favorite number, or was it just a random selection for you?
Yeah. No, so I am 6'6". Hat's got me beat by a little bit there. I give him the edge. He's definitely more towards 6'7". But yeah, the number 6 for me has just always been my favorite soccer number. I play in the defensive line, so that's typically more of a defensive soccer number, but it's also the jersey number that my dad wore when he played. So it's got a little bit of family meaning there as well. Just a number that kind of always gravitates towards me no matter what kind of team I'm on. So always stuck with number 6.
As a Philadelphia 76ers basketball fan growing up back east, always root for the Sixers as well. So now, congrats on being a Sixer, I guess you could say. Love the family history story. That's really cool, Michael.
Yeah.
Next question, again, being one of the tallest guys on the team, but you play defense, but you're not a goalie. I'm wondering, my second question, have you ever played goalie in high school going up through the ranks? And do people ever ask you, do you play basketball?
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I definitely get, most people think I'm either a basketball or a volleyball player just off appearance. I kind of blend into that, I think, a little bit more naturally. But yeah, the game of soccer is evolving, and you're seeing a lot more players with height enter into the professional level, which is pretty cool and encouraging for soccer players like me. And yeah, I don't play goalie. I'm terrible at it. Definitely not my forte. I don't have a lot of hand coordination. I've never really been good at basketball or anything like that. So I definitely stick to my role in the defensive line and midfield.
But still, there is a lot of carryover. You're an extension of the goalie when you're literally almost second to last line of defense, and you guys work in tandem so much. How has that relationship been like for you with all the goalies the last couple of years here at Concordia?
It's awesome, just because we have such a deep bond that exists off the field, that coming on the field, it's like we all know we're there to fight and to protect each other ultimately. So on days where, maybe I'm not feeling my 100%, I know I've got Hat and Mac behind me to pick me up, and same vice versa. We're always holding each other accountable, and we know the standard that we hold for each other, and it's very high. And definitely a really close relationship I have with both the goalies on our team, and just the whole back line. We really do have a special bond for sure.
Absolutely, and it was evident last year. You guys had multiple shutouts down the stretch, finishing really strong. Finishing in the top 3 again. I believe second place in the PacWest Conference standings, which is a great accomplishment as you guys move forward to the next time out. Also want to ask you about one of your favorite athletes. On your bio in a previous questionnaire, you mentioned soccer player Christian Eriksen. He's listed as 6 foot, so he's relatively short. Speaking, no, just kidding. He has over 300 caps internationally, a very strong career. My question is, third question, can you name the 3 football clubs that he has played for, Christian Eriksen?
I know Tottenham, because that's my favorite team. I know he now plays for Inter Milan in Italy.
Already got 2. Impressive. This is good.
I believe it's Ajax was his first one.
Look at you. Nicely done. I thought that might trip you up. That's a tough one. Good job by you right there.
Yeah.
Major props. That's solid.
Yeah.
Christian Eriksen, your guy. What drew you to him? Why do you like him so much?
So, I'm a huge I follow the English Premier League. That's my favorite league to watch. And he's not the guy who puts up the most statistics necessarily on the team. He's never led the Premier League or any league in goals and assists necessarily, but his composure and his mentality on the ball really has always stood out to me personally, and definitely influences the way I try and compose our team and kind of orchestrate our attack and defense. And when he gets on the ball, it's the whole game kind of slows down momentarily, and not many players have that effect, in my opinion. it's definitely, you see more guys putting up lots of goals and assists, but very rarely do you see a soccer player, they get the ball and the whole game almost turns in slow motion. Everyone can kind of calm down and catch their breath for a second. So that's really what drew me into him initially.
Great answer, unselfish play. And a lot of times, like you said, especially in soccer, great example of hardworking players out there on defense, even center mids, wings,
Sure.
where they're not necessarily showing up maybe on the points in the box score, but can have a profound effect on the outcome of a game.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, my next question. If you look at the three conferences we usually play in Division II in the West region, the PacWest Conference that we're a member of, CCAA, and the GNAC.
Right.
How many of those schools have birds as mascots? And I'll spot you Concordia, right? I'll spot you the Concordia Eagles. How many more can you name?
Oh my gosh. Well, I believe Biola is literally the eagle as well.
Ding! Very good.
And then Fresno Pacific, I believe, are the Sunbirds.
Very good. There you go. You're on a roll.
Not the Hawaii teams, I don't think. No. Oh gosh, Azusa. I don't even know what theirs is. I don't think it's Azusa.
No,
I know the Sunbirds, and I know Biola is the Eagles.
Solid. You got 3 PacWest ones already. There's 2 more up in the Bay Area.
Cal State LA.
Very good. Right? Golden Eagles, right?
Oh man.
There's 2 more from the GNAC, and there's 2 more from the PacWest up in the Bay Area.
From the PacWest?
Yeah, from the Bay Area.
Yeah. Oh, Bay Area, the Hawks, the Holy Names.
Very good.
Yeah, Holy Names, and
I believe in you. You can do this. One more from the PacWest.
Not Academy, not Notre Dame. Oh my gosh.
I think it's black and yellow, black and gold.
Dominican, that's the name.
There you go. Very good.
Yeah.
I don't think you guys really often have played recently Northwest Nazarene, the Nighthawks, or Seattle Pacific Falcons. They're in the GNAC, they're in Washington, but much respect to them as well, obviously. But you did really well. You got 6 out of 8.
Okay, I'll take it.
Right, Michael? Of course you got 6. Correct, right? It's a nice crazy symmetry right there.
A little bit of help from you, my friend. But
you did pretty well. Good stuff. I know there's another curveball for you. Okay, my last question, the 5th question here on the Friday 5 for you. What's one of your favorite Concordia memories from the last few years that you'd like to share with us as you enter into your senior year?
Yeah. I mean, memories just flood my mind hearing that question, but I think a story that most people don't know about me is I initially transferred from Cal State Fullerton, and that had kind of been my dream to play Division I soccer, and ultimately it just wasn't a very healthy fit for me in a lot of ways, and that's ultimately what led me to Concordia. And I'll never forget, of course we've had awesome wins and just great moments with the team, but I think my first day on campus coming in as a freshman, and I don't think I've ever felt like so at home in such an unfamiliar place at first, I guess you could say. Mm-hmm. I had no idea what I was really stepping into, and I didn't know a single person on the team. But just that sense of brotherhood and family really struck me, like initially, more than I'd ever felt. And I've played on great club teams and had the opportunity to play semi-professional soccer and all that. And that's something that I've never experienced anywhere else. So of course it's easy to pick out the overtime wins and the great things we do off the field all the time together. But initially that feeling of brotherhood that I got was really irreplaceable, and has just really set the tone for my Concordia career. And now being a senior, it's like that's my goal, is to bring that into the next generation coming up, because I think it's Concordia is one of the few schools that can really offer that, and I want to make sure that the next generation of players coming in get that same kind of initial welcome to set up the tone for the rest of their career at Concordia.
That was a great answer, Michael. I really appreciate you sharing that and for sharing your time with us. We look forward to seeing you and your teammates again back out on the field. And I know the men's and women's soccer teams have a good thing going here at Concordia. So,
yes, sir.
Whatever the future holds, we look forward to watching you and the guys out there once again.
Absolutely.
Thank you again.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you.